Come with me to try Outback Steakhouse for the very first time. I have never been to Outback Steakhouse before, so I figured I would give it a try. One thing I didn't like is the menu that they gave me was disgusting and dirty. As you can see, it had some type of sauce just dried and stuck on there. And I was like, okay. Strike number one before I even order my food. The menu did look amazing, though. They had little cute names for everything. They had a pina koala as a drink. I think they got $8 drinks every single day. I was interested in the steak and mate, where you could choose 2 meats and a side and 2 sides. Yeah, you choose 2 meats, 2 sides. They brought me out bread to start with. The bread smelled delicious, and it was warm, so I guess it was fresh. So I put a little butter on there, and I started with that. Their butter had a weird texture, but it was pretty good. I'm not a fan of the brown bread, but it was okay. I think I rated that like a 6 out of 10. I have had better bread, and I have had better butter. I'm not going to lie. If you ever been to Outback and this is your jam, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the bread. Comment down below if you like Outback bread. But I think I gave this a 6 out of 10. Let's see if I rate it. I'm still chewing. Yep, 6 out of 10. Like I said, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It was okay. Now, I got the bloomin' onion platter, and this was a lot of onions. I don't know what type of big hormonal giant onions they got back there frying up, but this thing was huge. It smelled amazing. It smelled like they brought out some fried chicken to the table, and baby, it was seasoned to the T. I said, okay. It came with some type of sauce. The sauce I wasn't a fan of. It was kind of tangy, creamy sauce. But it was okay. I would have never got that sauce with it. I probably would have want some like ranch with it. I don't know. Look at them things. They seasoned them things like it was fried chicken, baby. And they was crispy. Yeah, if you know what the name of that sauce is, comment down below. Let me know. But I think I gave these about a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. They would have been so much better with a different sauce. I'm not going to lie. But they are better than Longhorns. I think Longhorn has the little slivers. And Outback has the bloomin'. The salad that I got looked sad. Okay? This is their blue cheese and pecan salad. And I don't like that bag lettuce, and that looked like bag lettuce to me. I want my lettuce to be chopped up, or at least fresh greens. I don't like that iceberg bag lettuce mixed with the like carrots and stuff. But anyways, it was okay. It was weird because it tasted sweet like candy. It was super weird. I'm like, what type of sauce is this where it's like sweet like candy? But that's the blue cheese pecan salad. It don't got no meat on it. So I think I get it like a 6 out of 10. Also, let me see if I rated that. I didn't. It's a 6 out of 10. So this is when my food came. I ordered the ribs. I got a 8-ounce ribeye with the loaded mashed potatoes. Oh, that look good. It looks great. They gave me some wet wipes. I can't even talk. They gave me some wet wipes because when you get ribs, you get messy. One thing I will say about them wet wipes, though, open them bad boys before you start eating, because you're going to have a hard time opening them when your hands are sticky and messy. So open them up before you start eating. But yeah, let's get into it. That plate was hot. And it was heavy. But I started with the ribs because they looked so good. And they were tender. I will say they were tender. I'm not a fan of the barbecue sauce though. I grew up on Sweet Baby Ray's, Open Pit. I don't know what type of Outback sauce they had. It wasn't bad, but I'm just not a fan of the sauce. But it was good. One thing I will say, Outback believe in putting some black pepper on everything. It was black pepper everywhere. All I could taste was black pepper. I'm like, why y'all gotta put so much black pepper on everything? It was just peppery. Lord, yeah, that rib did not stand a chance. It did not. I wonder, Julian, did you like those ribs from Outback?
Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah, they was alright.
I don't like the barbecue sauce.
You didn't like the barbecue sauce?
No.
Yeah, I took some of those. I think I ate like 2 ribs and then I took the rest home. And my daughter and my son ate the rest of them. But he said the same thing. Like, I'm not a fan of that sauce. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. 7 out of 10. Need a different sauce. Too much pepper. But let's move on to the potatoes. So this is loaded potatoes. It has bacon bits, cheese, green onions, and sour cream. I did like that the potatoes were still like chunky. I like a chunky mashed potato. Comment down below. Do you like your mashed potatoes creamy or do you like them a little chunky? I like a chunky mashed potato. I'm not a creamy mashed potato girl. But it pissed me off that they had the steak juice going into the potatoes. Like, maybe y'all should have put the potatoes in a different dish or something, because I don't like for my steak blood and juices to be going into my potatoes. Or maybe y'all should have let the steak rest a little bit before you plated it so that the juices could go back into the steak instead of all over the plate. But anyways, I was ready to eat the steak because once I noticed that the juices was everywhere, I was just like, yeah, let's get this over with. So this is an 8-ounce ribeye. I think that's all I seen on the menu, or maybe all I paid attention to. I don't know. I ordered it medium well, and I was a little threw off because I was like, if it's medium well, why is it so juicy? Like, juice just running everywhere. But I was just like, okay, whatever. So that's what made me cut it in the middle, because usually the middle is pinker than the outside. But it looked at medium well, so I was like, okay, look how it's dripping and juice. I don't know. It's just, I'm not used to that. I've had steaks in other places. I just was at Longhorn, and y'all gotta let it rest a little bit before you put it on the plate. But baby, it was tender. What Drake be saying? Tender. That steak was tender, baby. But then it's peppery. So much black pepper on the damn thing. I'm like, goodness gracious, why y'all got to put so much black pepper on everything? But baby, the steak was tender. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd give that steak about 6 out of 10. I wonder if I rated that steak on here. I said, let me go back in and cut a little bit more off and see. It's tender as hell. I see why people go there, but it's just not for me. I'm not a peppery type of person. I wonder if I rate this in the video. I'm forgetting. But let's see. As I chew like a horse. The people behind me was having this whole conversation about, I don't even know, but it sounded too important for y'all to be out in public talking about people business. But anyway, I had to eat around all the damn juice from the steak. I couldn't even enjoy my potatoes. I was so mad. I'm like, goodness gracious. You gotta put the potatoes in a different dish. Look how glossy that damn rib is. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. The ribs was better than the steak, I'm not gonna lie. And the only reason why the ribs is better than the steak is because I could deal with a peppery rib. I don't want no peppery ass steak. I just don't want my steak to be so damn peppery. Did you have some steak, Julian? What you think?
I don't know, it was good.
It was good to you?
I like that.
Yeah.
I ain't really tasting it. Pepper at all.
You didn't taste no black pepper on it?
No.
Yes, sir. And my conclusion after eating all this food from Outback is I'm not going back there. I don't care if y'all was out front. I'm not going back. I don't got time for the peppery ass food. I don't have time for me to be teaching y'all how to plate the food. I think I gave those ribs a 7 out of 10. I said that earlier. But anyway, I don't got time for y'all to be opening a bag of iceberg lettuce mixed from Walmart and putting some blue cheese and some candy ass pecans in my salad. It tastes like candy. I'm not going back to Outback. I'm just not. And then, like I said, open y'all wet wipes before you start eating the ribs. It's just going to be a mess. But I am thankful. I am thankful that they gave me wet wipes because that barbecue sauce, baby, was everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, Lord. All right, so I think I spent about $54.19 with tax and with tip. Or was it more than that? I think it was close to $60. Can I see? No, I think I spent about $54.19. I did not get to take my potatoes with me because they were too soaked. But yeah, bye.